of all the of all the IPs that I would have potentially expected a shadow drop from, Fire Emblem was not one that I thought would be the case. My Stream Deck buttons are not working, so I am going to click the transition layouts manually because my hotkeys are not exactly going to be working. So, earlier today, the Nintendo YouTube channel posted this trailer for Fire Emblem Shadows after it had gone up already yesterday on the Nintendo mobile channel. So, wasn't like that 60-minute Nintendo Direct like what, last week or something like that, or a little bit before that point? I don't remember. Everything is blurring together here, but it was not that long ago, and there they announced the next mainline Fire Emblem game being freaking, what was it called again? It says in my Discord server. It was Fortune's Weave or something, right? It was something, yeah, it was Fortune's Weave. I forgot the name of it for a second there. They announced the next mainline Fire Emblem game, Fortune's Weave, and then a week or two later, they just shadow drop another Fire Emblem mobile game. After, how long has Heroes been out now? So this got me to look at the Nintendo mobile chapter. Freaking channel. I can't words. You see that I clicked this one because I was like, what the hell are they even doing with Heroes nowadays? And I didn't even realize that Nintendo had a mobile channel. It's almost completely Fire Emblem Heroes. There's a little bit of Mario Kart Tour. Apart from that, Nintendo Mobile is pretty much Fire Emblem Heroes. That's the Nintendo Mobile channel. Oh look, 9 months ago, something from Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, the game that everyone loved and played so much of. My guess is that they know that most FE fans would trash this new mobile game, so I didn't even bother saying anything about it. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe, because this game Shadow dropped yesterday. I was surprised that there was a category for it on Twitch. I set myself as this game category. Apparently, this game on Twitch has 17 followers. Whoa, really popular, huh? Why does Nintendo exclusively make mobile games? Think about it. They make games for a Nintendo branded tablet and phone and nothing else. Not wrong. Why exactly are they doing that? Also, hope things are going well today, Azzy and Mythic. Heard the game isn't that bad. Some issues here and there, but it's mostly like a why is this an FE game type of scenario. Also, it isn't a gacha. Instead, it's only a battle pass with IRL money. And they already have the first battle pass live where you try to get Lyn, apparently. So, apparently there's only 2 actual Fire Emblem characters in it so far. Lyn from FE7 and Dimitri from Three Houses. Also, I don't have my camera tracking thingamabob on. I want to turn that on. So, part of me is kind of surprised that they didn't just hear the tracking thingamabob, and now it'll censor it a bit better. Part of me is surprised that they didn't, like, co-announce it with the next mainline game. Like, hey, we have a new mobile game and a new mainline game after their last mobile game has had them going for, what, like 7 years now or something ridiculous? So, I'm very surprised that this is not that long after, and that they first put it out on the Nintendo mobile channel, but then they were like, oh, you know what, let's put it on the main channel as well after all. But yeah, sup, and not wrong if we were to consider a mobile device a device using an ARM CPU. So they dropped this trailer. I could let it play out. So I watched it last night. I only found out this game existed from the memes channel in my Discord server, after Mortis posted a meme about, like, Centaur Lindis apparently being a thing in this. Because apparently there was some artist that was commissioned to do that, like, 3 months ago, and now it's a real official thing.
No one.
Yeah, that's how I found out about the game. So, apparently this is like Fire Emblem not. It's an auto battler where you get to act from time to time with Among Us, is what it is.
I'm the one.
This trailer's so weird, man.
To decide.
Gotta turn up my volume here.
Real-time strategy.
So, like, these kinds of cutscenes are really high quality. I got one more. Uh-oh.
Choose light.
So apparently you go into battles with teams of 3, and one person is a bad guy, and you have to suss out who's the bad one. And the characters just automatically battle while you use arts that recharge.
But it's more
and it's
than
like
simple combat.
What?
The Shadow
Sent it?
Disciple is
What, in the
secretly a
memes channel?
traitor.
Oh, and DM's here?
Will you fight for the light and root out the traitor? Or undermine the light as an agent of Shadow?
What a world, huh? Nintendo Direct
will
9/12.
influence
Okay,
each
it was
battle.
the 12th. It was less than
And
2
when
weeks
everyone's
ago
true nature
was
is
the Nintendo
revealed,
Direct. And then they
the
shadow drop
real
this.
battle begins.
Just out of nowhere. The music's cool here. Also, this game plays like ass. That's what I've heard. Apparently, this game's really bad.
I'll make my choice, even if it means betraying everything.
Most characters have animal
Discover
characteristics, but quite
or
frankly, if you think
deceive.
about it, Centaur makes
The
sense for her.
battle begins
Yeah, so
when
all
you
the characters
decide.
in this game have, like, animal
Real-time
characteristics.
tactics
And then when they transform into, like, the bad version, if you're the darkness
and
version,
treachery.
then they become,
Fire
like,
Emblem
super
Shadows.
animalistic. So, it's...
Available now.
It's an auto battler that's Fire Emblem branded, where it's also Among Us, where you try to suss out the secret furry, is what this game is. And I guess here, right at the beginning, they have the season pass Wind of the Plains going. So a new season pass is here. Whoa! So it's a Fire Emblem game with only 2 Fire Emblem characters in it so far. Also, this game does have a first of its kind for an FE game, and I think maybe a Nintendo game, but I think saying it would be spoilers for the story, so nah, positive one, probably the only one. Like, this is the worst Fire Emblem game ever made. The character design slap, though. Yeah, from what I've seen, the actual character designs of this are really good. Like, the art of it, from what I've seen so far, is really good. I don't think I'm a fan of the 3D models, but, like, the actual character arts that they did. Like, look at that. Isn't that just, like, friggin' amazing character art? Like, they were definitely cooking with the character art. The 3D models, maybe not so much, I don't know. I know that's not trendy anymore, but Among Us with the mods would go kinda hard. Probably would. Character designs are the only redeemable thing about this game. Yeah, the character designs are really hard here. So, also remixes of Fire Emblem stuff. Here's the Blazing Blade remix, or Blazing Sword, or however you want to call it. Also, when this stuff came out and got me looking at the Nintendo Mobile channel, and I clicked on this one just out of curiosity of, what the heck is going on with Fire Emblem Heroes nowadays? It really occurred to me just how much power creep and craziness there is going on in Heroes. I haven't played Heroes in years. Look how friggin' long the skill descriptions are in Heroes nowadays. I'm sure that there's still lots of people that play Fire Emblem Heroes, but holy shit, the amount of reading you have to do for any skill nowadays is unreal. I had no idea until this Fire Emblem Shadows thing brought me back to the Nintendo Mobile channel. Like, what the hell is even this? It is unreal. This, like, pales in comparison to some of these crazy ones. Like, look at this! This is one skill! Or one weapon. I guess it's not a skill. This is one weapon. I don't understand. Hello, Guzma. That's right, Fire Emblem. But it's another freemium game, is what we're playing today. This was Shadowdropped yesterday. Here I am playing more freemium games around the channel recently. Octopath Traveler, Champions of the Continent, Persona 5X, this, and soon enough, I guess I'll end up probably playing Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis for the sake of showcasing it. So, I'm a freemium gamer now, Noah. Wonder why the characters must have animal characteristics. Are they trying to tap in the furry market or something? I don't know. One of the new characters, Hadi. Hadi has my favorite design. Yes, I'm simping for her. Alright, I'll have to look at these designs here. Hadi the new lord. Love the design of the New York lord. Yeah, what I've seen in the trailers there, the flagship new lord, that design is pretty peak. That's Kurt, who's definitely not a woman pretending to be a man. It's technically not a gacha game. Yeah, but it's still freemium there. Nintendo's really bad about power creep. The Pokemon TCG is a really big example of that. So I've heard. Also, I have a layout with the with this prepared with like my phone and stuff here, but I first booted up the game just to like test out my layouts, and it turns out when you get past the initial cutscene that it plays while it's loading the game, it doesn't replay it ever again. So I preemptively pulled up this video from Tech Z Amazing for us to see the opening cutscene, because I don't think I ever can again. It's just, it skips to like the voiced just character art cutscenes after this. So I saw like half of this and then it finished loading, and then I didn't get to see the second half of it, and now it never showed this to me again. So I'm just gonna show this on YouTube through this with like the watermark and stuff, so that you're not like cheated out of seeing what the opening cutscene normally looks like. So we show that we're all, like, good guys. Blue means good, I think. Even though someone in your group of 3 is always a traitor. I was not even planning on streaming today, honestly. I just saw that this came out yesterday. I was like, okay, I guess I'll stream it for a little bit tonight. And I was trying to get this to work through the freaking, like, phone link thing here. And I had it working this morning. I set it up along with a layout this morning while I was eating breakfast. I was munching a bowl of cereal while I set up the phone link. I set up a layout. Everything was working perfectly. And then I got home from work today and it just didn't work. I ate dinner and it just didn't work. I was trying for the past hour to get it working and it just didn't. So we're using this instead that I set up as an alternative and is hopefully working, because after troubleshooting the stupid phone link for the past hour, it does not friggin' work and it had me like tearing my hair out here. So I would have started streaming like well over an hour ago if it wasn't for phone link being an absolute piece of shit that was working completely fine this morning and then now just decided to not work because the Nintendo Ninjas don't want me playing this game, apparently. Whoa, the secret traitor. What the heck is this? It's a new freemium game that Shadowdropped yesterday and is apparently like extremely loosely related to Fire Emblem, but it's a new Fire Emblem game. And it was so niche and unheard of that last night when I was trying to get like a wallpaper and like the official title PNG to like turn into a layout and thumbnails and stuff, I couldn't find it at first. I look up Fire Emblem Shadows and it just pulls up Shadows Echoes of Valentia. Or Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia. You know what the hell. I only found the FE2 remake stuff. I had to friggin' dig. I was able to pull it like relatively easily from the official website, but just on Google Images, it did not friggin' come up. It's just Echoes Shadows of Valentia that came up. So, yeah, there is that. God, Kurt's design is so awesome. Yeah, this character, it is really good. The character arts of this game are really good. There's the opening cutscene. Let me show you the layout that I made. This. Look, here it is. Look at this. FE Shadows. Boop. Let's pull it up. I had to make like a account thingamajig here. Let me just go ahead and unmute that. Pull up the game here. Look at that. There's the thingamabob. But yeah, yes, new freemium mobile game that has a total coat of FE game because God knows why. Yeah, from what I've heard, it seems very much like this is probably a completely separate game at one point, but then later they were like, let's slap Fire Emblem on it. That'll make it sell better. Maybe that's the story behind this, I don't know. Honestly, I like that all the characters are monster boys / girls. More Fire Emblem, please. These designs are awesome. Honestly, I can agree. Like, these designs are really, really good from what I've seen. Every time I see a big game come to mobile, I can't help but think of when Blizzard announced Diablo Immortal was exclusive to mobile. The reaction from the crowd was priceless. Yep, that legendary moment there. My coworker got an email about Diablo Immortal earlier today, and he was like, oh, nope, let's not check that out. This empty Immortal moment, maybe. Except without them, like, presenting this to a big crowd. The Fire Emblem art team making the coolest art direction since Fate's edits for this. Yeah, well, let's go into this game. Maybe it'll be peak. When I tried the phone link thing, my inputs were able to go to, my phone if I just clicked on here. I don't know if this could. Oh, it can! I can literally just play on my, Okay, I can just play on my PC. I'm just gonna, like, put my phone down on my desk over here and forget about it. Oh, I forgot to turn on the Do Not Disturb mode, I think. Well, let's hope that nobody in my immediate family texts me for the next little while.
Must hurry before the Empire soldiers find me.
Whoa. I gotta click on here.
If I'm to follow Father's instructions and rebuild our kingdom. Oh no!
I guess I clicked early there.
Monsters are in here as well.
Leave it to the FE art team to make the best art for the most nothing burger. Honestly, at least that's a nice redeeming quality for the game then. Maybe it would make, like, for more sick Fire Emblem character art to put onto, oh my god, onto, like, thumbnails for my Fire Emblem playthroughs. Like, that's the way that Fire Emblem Heroes is great for. Presenting so much different awesome character art for characters from all across the Fire Emblem series that I will gladly use in my playthroughs of other Fire Emblem games. I need to turn this down a little smidge here so that's not, like, louder than me or anything. Here, something like that. Your units will move and attack automatically. The enemy's phase begins after your side moves. Okay. Characters move automatically. Okay, I think I turned it down too much. Something about here-ish. Enemy will move after your phase is over. Okay, we just kind of watch here. You should make sure Do Not Disturb is on as a bit of a troll. I find humor in a phone number showing up, but as a bot, I think doxing a family member's name or phone number is bad. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that right now. Here, I'll go onto my BRB screen. How do I, I've never done that before. This is a relatively new phone to me. I'm still getting used to it. How do I put on Do Not Disturb mode? Is it just dragging down from the top right there? There's, no, that's light and dark theme there. Is there, settings? Oh, no, that's just general phone settings. How do I do Not Disturb on a, Samsung Galaxy? How to enable Do Not Disturb on Samsung Galaxy. I'd rather my family members not get doxxed while I'm playing the freemium Fire Emblem furry susser outer. To enable Do I trust Google AI? Swipe down from the top right of the screen twice to open the quick settings panel. I don't know what you're talking about, like twice. I don't trust Google AI. Samsung, use Do Not Disturb. Turn it on or off. This will drop down. I don't see a symbol for that. Is this for a previous, like, OS version or something? What's this edit icon? Oh, no, that's just to edit the panel. This is the tutorial. I'm already seeing so many red flags with the gameplay. Yep. Now you get to take a little bit of a break from witnessing that, from setting your eyes on that while I figure out the stupid Do Not Disturb. Yeah, I don't see a thing here for Do Not Disturb. It wouldn't be any of these symbols, I don't think. Nearby devices, modes. Oh, modes. No, the only mode it gives me is sleep mode. Try searching in settings. True, I can do that. Do not disturb. There we go. Do not disturb. Until I turn off. Yes. Yes, thank you. Cool. Yeah, that was a good suggestion there. All right. Cool. We're good. Oh, shit. Because I closed the game for a moment. Oh, no. All right, I guess I can just put, like, my phone back on the table now. Or something or other. Or I guess on my lap, in case I want to tap the screen to progress, and then you don't see, like, a mouse cursor around here. There we go. We're retrying the battle. Honestly, I'm impressed at how bad it looks. I want to see how bad it gets. Don't close the game. You're not allowed to close the game. Well, I'm not doing that again. The enemy will move after your phase is over. You minimize the game and it auto-DCs you without being able to reconnect. Yep. And not even in online with other players. Just in the freaking single-player tutorial. Minor impact. Bam. There's minor impact. It's certainly something. How's it going today, DS Shock Trooper? I can't wait for you to forget to turn it off, only to have an awkward conversation later about not answering someone's text. Yeah, I was busy playing the greatest video game you've ever seen in your life. But yeah, the switch from the high-quality cutscenes of this game, or even just the really nice 2D character arts, to this gameplay, is such insane whiplash. Like, it's unreal. I also find it funny how earlier this year when I was playing Binding Blade, I was like, what is the next Fire Emblem playthrough on this channel going to be? Is it going to be, am I going to finally play Path of Radiance? Is it going to finally be the last route of Fire Emblem Fates that I haven't done yet? Maybe I finish off the Game Boy Advance games with Sacred Stones? Nope. Here we are with, with this, with, a Shadowdropped freemium game there. They should have released this as a manga. If this was a manga with this kind of art style, this would go hard. Or FE9 at chapter 20 on FE9. Yeah, like, I was thinking about doing that. Was the thing. I actually have a spreadsheet put together for planned builds for FE9 for Path of Radiance. Because, so I'm at the ready to do it at pretty much any time. It's just a matter of when I have the time. But I've heard great things about Path of Radiance. I want to play Path of Radiance. And honestly, it's the Fire Emblem game that I'm kind of leaning the most towards next. Since this is an idle game, does that mean that we can unironically compare its gameplay to Blasted Plastic Duck Simulator? Well, at least in this game you can drag things onto the thing. I don't know here. Yep, this is a mobile game, Redora Master. It was Shadowdrop yesterday. There's a new freemium Fire Emblem game that was Shadowdropped yesterday out of nowhere.
I shall protect you to the last.
And not like during the Nintendo Direct a couple weeks ago.
I'll be
Where you'd
safe
think
as long
that
as I
that
have
would have
the
been really
kingdom's
fitting.
shield.
Announce the next mainline game like right after the mobile game that they'd want to push. But them shadow dropping it makes me think that maybe they didn't really want to push it. Maybe they thought like, oh, maybe this will gain some traction in like a small niche community. Let's not publicize it too much. I don't know.
It could be one of the fearsome beasts of shadow.
But yeah. Don't like that horn, how it's flesh colored near his forehead. That's actually gross. I don't want to look at it. That's an Oni horn, Mythic. Yeah, Mythic, why are you so racist towards Oni? We're what, like 20 minutes into the stream and we've already got a racism by one of the mods, no less. Oh, think about one of the mods. The badges are back. I was testing this morning and the badges weren't working. The art looks so cool. And then the freaking model. It looks so goofy. Magic affects all units in its range, both friend and foe. Be careful to not hit your allies with the area of effect attack magic. Oh no, it's Skull. Boop. Bam. There we go. Oh, it's Skull. Can I do that there? Wow, 50 damage.
I will aid you.
I'm okay to fight.
Okay. Minor impact. Ooh, this gameplay is really engaging.
I'm going for it.
His model looks like that because he's styling. He's so cool, obviously.
Prince Kurt! Where are you?
Calm yourself, Karina.
Alberta!
You'll notice us if you keep yelling.
The name of my province.
Karina! Alberta!
The province where I live.
Oh, you're both here!
You guys like a playoff of Cain and Abel or something?
Now the Imperial Army won't have a chance!
I'm glad you are both safe.
None of these characters are characters in other games.
Your royal father is...
Apparently, there's only like 2 actual Fire Emblem characters in this Fire Emblem game. Lyn and Dimitri. From very different, very far apart Fire Emblem games.
Male heir to the throne. And that's why my secret must remain secret. So that we can restore the kingdom one day.
W Nintendo crafting amazing concept art and cinematics for an FE game with the most boring gameplay. Yeah, seems like.
Karina and I will protect...
Yeah, so far only Lyn, who's Battle Pass exclusive, and Dimitri, who I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Dimitri there. Playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds? What you're playing isn't Sonic. What I'm playing isn't even good, I don't think.
We'll show you how your drills have paid off.
But like,
Don't overexcite yourself. But yes, I am proud of how you two have grown and flourished.
man, if Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave has character arts that go this hard, I will be very happy. Like, in the actual 2D arts for the characters. If they look like this. If the 2D arts go that hard. And yeah, the red and green Cavaliers. The Fire Emblem staple. You know that it's a Fire Emblem game when. That's what makes a Fire Emblem. The green and red Cavaliers is what does it. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that again there. Also, Dimitri is a wereline and it looks sick. Yeah, because he's the, what? Oh, I don't know what the heck happened there. The blue lions. So he's a lion.
We should be able
And
to
Lyn's a
lose
horse.
the Empire's troops by cutting through this forest, Your Highness.
Yes. Let's try to make it to the border without being seen.
Huh? Who are you all?
Didn't we just fight you?
Travelers.
I don't really care who you are, but let me come with you. Just till we make it through the forest.
Yeah, I heard that as well. There's some weird stuff going on with Nintendo. I'd say that there's 3 big things that are kind of Nintendo or Nintendo related-ish that are kind of crazy going on. 1 is the release of this game being Shadowdropped out of nowhere. 2 is Doug Bowser leaving. Like, it feels like it wasn't that long ago that he joined Nintendo. I'm sure that it's longer than it feels like it was. And 3 is the US government and ICE using Pokemon in the promotional materials for them deporting people from the US, and Nintendo announcing that they're having a look at it and that they didn't give permission to use their content. And now a lot of people are saying, like, please, if Nintendo can actually, like, for sure, please sue somebody. Please sue the US government. I saw one meme that someone posted in response of like Kratos in that one scene, but they captioned it like, Nintendo, sue the frickin' US government and my life is yours. That was kind of funny. Yeah, for once, everybody actually wants Nintendo to sue someone. People want Nintendo to sue the US government now, after the US government is making frickin' Pokemon theme song mashups out of them detaining people and deporting them. Like, there's some weird shit going on surrounding Nintendo in the last week.
This terrifying wolf in the forest, see?
In the last few days, honestly. Not even the last week. Like, the last 2 days. All 3 of these things. Anyone can technically sue the government, yes. But yeah, I'm kind of conflicted about that. I don't know which side to cheer for. The US government or Nintendo. It's kind of 2 evils against one another there. I do want Nintendo to sue the US government, same. Everyone hates Nintendo, but between Nintendo and the US government of 2025, Nintendo is the lesser of the evils, honestly. But yeah, one of your allies is a traitor. The traitor will attack you and your allies with magic. After you clear this room, you will be asked to guess who the traitor is. What do you bet it's him? We just fought him like a moment ago. Here, freaking minor impact. There. At first I thought maybe I need to be adjacent or something, but I guess not. I don't know.
Do you mean to sabotage us?
The traitor is doing something to her, which means, well, I tried to heal her there. Too late. Sucks for you, Alberta. I should guess that Alberta's the traitor here, considering there is a faction of people in Alberta that unironically, genuinely want to separate from Canada as a standalone country after, like, Trump's whole pushes and movements has kind of inspired a group of people here in Alberta to feel like they should try to separate from the country. And now anytime you go to, like, any festival or, like, kind of folk event here in Alberta, there's stands with people looking for petitions for not separating from Canada, of which I have signed, because what the heck, man. But yeah, here you must accuse one of your allies of being the traitor. Who do you think was acting suspiciously? If you're not sure who, just follow your intuition. Maybe a disciple of light was attacked with shadow magic. It's probably Alberta. She wants to friggin' separate from Canada. There, it's you. Ooh, I didn't see that coming. The freaking parallel between the 2D art and the 3D art. Right, 2 hearts. Your vote gave you a bonus heart. Each heart will revive you 1 time if you're defeated. Now it's time to do battle with the traitor. Defeat all foes to win. Okay, well, there's the impact.
How about that?
All right. But yeah, let's see here. This again. Oh, I got a double whammy there. Yeah, shocker. Who would have known there?
My pleasure.
I get a double whammy here now, I guess. Sure.
I'll remember.
The different things don't even seem to have different cooldown times, so you can't even strategize about what you want to use when. It's just everything is 5 seconds. Also, Palworld's getting another collaboration with the game Once Human. Palworld keeps on winning. I haven't heard of Once Human before. That's another interesting thing kind of related to Nintendo, is that Nintendo recently announced the Pokemon Harvest Moon Animal Crossing type farming game there. I guess Animal Crossing isn't the most, like, accurate thing there. I thought it was an Animal Crossing-like game, but in hindsight I'm realizing it's more Harvest Moon-like kind of farming game there. And then very shortly after, Palworld announces one that you look in the comment section of the trailer for that game and everyone thinks that that looks better than the Pokemon one, since it doesn't look like it was rendered on, like, the beginning of the Wii era, or the end of the GameCube era.
Who are you?
For consoles.
My name is
At
Skull.
best there.
I'm a servant of Fenris,
So, I mean...
goddess of shadows.
I love how many streams ended up quiet, but the moment Harmonia streams a freemium mobile game, everyone shows up.
Prince Kurt, right?
Yeah. I spend a lot of streams just, like, talking to myself, filling the void. Here, whenever I play a freemium mobile game, I can't even get all the way caught up on the chat. Everyone wants to see the frickin' freemium game. I better start becoming a freemium streamer. Oh, man.
Yeah, you better watch
This is
out if you
ridiculous,
need to hurt
man.
our prince.
Calm down, little calf. I'm leaving. But remember, Prince, you...
What do you bet this guy shows up again later and is like, I want to join your party, and then we bring him into the party again despite having kicked his ass twice now.
Get more and more paranoid.
Come on, mobile game channel. I recommend Bloons Tower Defense 6. It's on Steam as well. No, thank you.
I trust these people like I trust myself.
Oh yeah? Let me make a little prophecy for you.
It could also be because it's a new game, but
Betray you tonight.
it's probably Alberta who wants to separate from Canada.
A traitor who made a pact with the Shadow. Who's it gonna be?
It's me! Wah.